everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited. I have a very cool reading planned for you today. Today we are going to discover what will be entering your life and what will be leaving your life within the immediate future, which is the next 6 months. So today I have 4 piles compiled into groups. We have group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So if you are new to my channel and to pick a card readings, you simply choose your group by going with your gut. Trust your intuition and your instincts and go with the card that calls to you most. If you must pause to meditate and give this some thought and to truly trust what you hear inside, you may do so now. Once you select your card, you can follow the timestamps in the description to go directly to your group. And make sure you check in at the end for another bonus card that will give more insight into your current situation and whatever last things you need to know going forward. So let's get into this reading. Okay, ladies and lads, we have 5 cards picked up for you. And the first card from the Fairy Oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish, one of my favorite decks because I am so connected to the fairy realm and this is so beautiful and so insightful. So we have the Freyer card, which speaks of abundance, peace, and contentment. We also have Mirabai, the Saint of True Freedom. This is from the Divine Feminine deck by Megan Watterson. And it says, "Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul." We also have a message from afar. We have "Ground yourself and listen." Very excited to go deeper into this with you. So we will begin with the Freyer card, and I will tell you what the guidebook states about this, and then we will go a little bit deeper, and I will let you know if any messages come through me that are meant for you. So the Freyer card states that your integrity has led to healing and unity, which gives you vast potential, and this surge of energy brings with it the ability to prosper, a continual flow of energy to be invested. Being at one with who you are destined to be can also lead the power to create great good fortune for yourself. This abundance, which will come lovingly and safely, can result in a time where you take your place in the world. You are now at home with your sensitivity, your psychic abilities, and you are able to help the world simply through being yourself, who you are at your core, and using your beautiful, innate, intuitive talents. You are in tune with this new earth energy. We all have this capacity, regardless of age, religion, race, creed, family background, and issues. Every human has the chance to change into a person with a higher purpose. When we live from that place, we are truly peaceful, content, and abundant. We are like children coming home when we move into this energy and embrace this planet, for the planet in turn embraces us and showers us with gifts. You are one of the leaders of this change, one who shows the way from the light they share each day in simple ways. You are a wonderful person with a divine mission. You are important to the planet. You are moving into a time of physical health, joy, enthusiasm, and the wonderful energy of optimism. Strong and joyful, others will embrace the examples you offer at this time. Such a great message. Seriously, guys, if you are part of group number 1, you will receive what you are longing for, which is peace and abundance of financial stability and security, and you are confident in your abilities, what gifts you have been given to help shift this world into a more beautiful place. So that is what the Freyer card is saying to me. And it is also bringing up this card to listen. If you have not discovered your gifts and abilities, listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has taken care of itself. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. So this card is a message from your angels and spirit guides to quiet your mind and listen. They are giving you very practical and important guidance at all times. And if you ask them and sit down, meditate, or quiet your mind, you will hear what needs to happen to bring yourself forward. If you're in a slump, if you're in a space of struggle, if you listen, you will discover that the way out of your struggle, the way out of the quicksand that you may feel like you are in, is super simple, within grasp, but they will guide you if you close your eyes and listen. But you must also ground yourself. So when you detach from awareness of your body in the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So if you are just discovering your spiritual abilities and your gifts, you may find yourself in a space of not being completely in tune to the present moment. You may find yourself getting lost in the spiritual awareness that you now have about yourself. You may find that you're ungrounded because either you are on journeys in your dreams, and when you wake up, you forget that you need to be back in your body. So you may feel a little spacey and a little forgetful. And all of these things are signs, symptoms that you are ungrounded. So you can easily ground yourself by walking barefoot outside on the grass, by eating pure dark chocolate, or by simply asking your spirit guides, angels, and ascended masters such as Jesus to ground you. Please assist me in grounding myself at this time so that my mind, body, and spirit are in sync, and so that I am connected to this earth. You can visualize golden light around your feet that makes roots come out and into the soil, straight through to the core where it wraps around and grounds you. Simple ways to do that. You have a message from afar. Message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news, a great outcome for all. So, listen, and you will receive a message. A message is coming for you that will set your life on the correct path and lead you to that abundance and peace and contentment that you are desperately craving and seeking. And the last card here is Mirabai, the true saint of true freedom. The saint of true freedom. So let's look a little bit deeper about what this card means to tie it all in together. So what I love about this card and this beautiful woman pictured is the light that is shining from within. That is so poignant, because it says that Mirabai she embodies a love that lets us do what's right for our own lives, no matter what others think. And she's actually a poet and mystic from Rajasthan, India. She was born a princess in the late 15th century. So this is actually a person who has made their mark on the world and is a real person. So when your soul selects her card, it means often, without even realizing it, we make choices based on external expectations, on how we think other people will perceive our actions. Mirabai is about doing what's right for you and no one else. Ultimately, only you can know what needs to be done or said. You have this one brief life, and every second of it matters. Mirabai is about standing up for what you know is right for you, even if others would judge you for it. The fear of being persecuted can convince us not to be true to who we really are. There's a love, though, that's far larger than human constructs and cultural values. Love isn't ethical. Love isn't bound by any idea of what's socially acceptable. Love is what sets us free from the expectations that bind us. Love, in whatever way it finds us, asks us to stay loyal to our own soul. Any outside force or person who asks us to betray our own most intimate relationship with the divine isn't acting out of love. For Mirabai, her true husband wasn't the one she was married to. The love that made her brave, the love that inspired her every poem and action, was a divine love for Krishna. So the laws that bound her to the strict expectations of being a wife didn't actually apply to her. Love asks us to look at what really matters to us and what we truly value, and love asks us to bravely defy expectations in order to be true to ourselves. Love wants us to marry our own soul. So when you meditate, you can use this mantra: what holds me back from expressing my truth? And what I immediately got for you guys from this message is that there's basically divine order in what's happening in your life, and that you may be experiencing or noticing or awakening to your true spiritual powers, whether it's psychic abilities or healing, so many different ways that you are divinely here to serve a purpose and on a path to raise the vibration of this world and help this world. But you might be a little bit afraid to truly own it. You may want to keep this secret and keep it secret in this hidden space within, because you're afraid of what your family or your friends or the perception of others will mean if they know who you truly are. But think about how beautiful it is that you've been giving this gift, and just if anyone can accept you for the gifts you have, they aren't worthy of you, because you are a gift in itself. So you must surround yourself with people who are loving and accepting and who will, propel you forward on your path, because your path is powerful and important. And if you embrace it and follow the guidance from the angels and the spirit guides that come forth for you, you will find abundance. You will find the peace within to accept yourself and to be in a place where you are truly in love with life and in just joy and bliss. So I'm so excited for you guys to discover that in your immediate future. And that's all for right now. If you want to know more about the deeper meaning from these cards, and if there's any other practical applications that there are, just please find me at the end of this video. There's a timestamp in the description, and I'll give you that further insight. But for now, please thumbs up this video with a like and subscribe, and let me know if you have any comments or suggestions. I'm happy to hear them. Love you all so much. Why, hello there, group 2. Welcome. I have selected 5 cards for your reading today, and I can already feel the energy that it is going to be deep. So buckle up because right here we have the Ragnarok card, which honestly made me wary the first time I received it, but it is so poignant, and the message, I instantly knew what it was referring to. And honestly, Ragnarok means destruction, ending, and final moment, but it's a beautiful transition. It's a beautiful change. It's an uprooting that will catapult you into a new phase of your life that is beautiful. So don't worry about that. We'll come back to it. We also have Layla, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. We also have a place beyond time. Let your past go and reward yourself. So we're going to start with Ragnarok, and I will tell you what this message means. Okay, so there must be an ending, and it must come soon. You have stood between the forces of destruction for some time, believing that to hold on and to maintain what is seeking to end has been the strong and right thing to do. But when this card comes, it is Ragnarok, the end of the world. And while this card can speak of earth changes and cataclysms that begin with the sea and the land, the sky, it is more truly about the end of one time in your life. Because a cycle is nearing not only completion, it must end in order for the new beginning which awaits you to be given the space it needs to enter and flourish. Everything has its time. Every tree must fall. Please know that you are neither weak nor are you a failure for letting this ending happen. Holding on is taking up all your energy and draining you, when the finality you are hoping to avoid will actually bring you renewal, truth, a raw primal moment when you can become your own true self again. Cease exhausting yourself by holding on to what is already over. You cannot stop what seems to be destruction, but you can ready yourself to face what must be faced, to go through the hard time that will soon come, but which will bring you so much richness and so many opportunities. Let go, friend, and cease your quiet suffering. Howl, lift the sky with your cries of pain, and then sleep, and know you will return with the spirit daring, strong, and reborn. So that message really, really, really hit me hard because the energy around this is heavy, and it is, oh, I can feel whatever struggles you're suffering through and the pain. And this is telling you that whatever is going on in your life, whether it's a marriage or a relationship or a job or a move or a friendship that must fade away, it must happen, because whatever energy was holding you back, it's time to let it go, because it's time for you to be free. You deserve freedom. You deserve happiness and joy. Whatever phase is coming to an end was not for your highest good. So shake it off. We have a place beyond time. Don't get so caught up with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time, filled only with love. So if you are feeling unloved right now and worried and stressed and anxious because you know something powerful is about to hit and it feels so dark, just know that you can always retreat within to the place beyond time, into your heart, where you are always going to feel love, and you always know that you're going to be eternally guided and blessed, because you are a being of the divinity. You are a light being. You are tuned in to the frequency of the angels if you only return to your heart center, quiet your mind, let all feelings and thoughts go, and then you will find that love that will embrace you and cleanse you and help you feel that you are supported and you're never alone. And in this time, I am guided to ask you to ask the angels, ask your spirit guides, I need more faith. I need you to help me release fear. I need you to help me release anything that is heavy and negative and weighing on me, so that my energy can stay pure and I can face the situation with courage. You can do that. You can ask them that. You can ask Archangel Michael to give you more courage. You can ask Archangel Razriel for help with any grief that you may be experiencing. And just know they will march to your defenses right away and to assist you. So it says, let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So this reading is about what you can experience now and in the next 6 months, your immediate future. But it can also mean that whatever Ragnarok has happened, or may happen, it's saying that if this is something fresh or something that's happened in the immediate past, that it's time for you to let it go. The grieving, you complete the cycle of grief, but whatever negative thoughts you're thinking about, whatever spirals into toxic emotions and memories that are plaguing you, let them go. They do not serve you. They do not help you. You need to release them into the light. I release whatever negative thought patterns and toxic experiences that are plaguing me into the light, so that God, Source, the universe can transmute it into positive energy that I can use to press forward. It's time to reward yourself, friend. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So, if you've been finding yourself just like in the dumps and not feeling so happy, and if you've also been like giving too much to others right now, it's time for you to think about you. It's time for you to heal and repair and to focus on, oh, there's a train coming by right now. Sweet. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can. But treat yourself, reward yourself. You deserve self-care right now. This is what it's urging you to do. Take care of yourself. Treat yourself with, a massage, or a meal that you might not normally go out for. Something that indulge a little bit. Take a hot bubble bath. Go see a movie. Like, do something to reward yourself. You deserve it. And we're going to go into deeper what Layla means. And now I'm going to tell you what the Layla card means. But I also just thought about something. I specifically picked out this rose quartz card for your group because I feel the need to... Rose quartz is really good about... It's a really healing crystal with a lot of loving energy, and I felt that this group particularly needed to feel that loving energy. And please know that within this reading for you, I am instilling powerful love and healing energy that will come to you when you hear this message. So just know that me and the angels are wrapping our wings around you so that you know that you are loved. I feel very strongly about you guys. I know that there must be some kind of struggle going on, but I'm so excited because such beauty is seen, and that weight is going to be lifted from you. So Layla embodies the potency and power of our words to create our own reality. Okay, so if your soul selected this card, words have the power to shift our reality or to continue to reinforce it. Louis Hay, founder of Hay House, turned to me during a dinner party, looked at me in the eyes, and declared, "Every word you say is an affirmation." This is perhaps one of the most crucial spiritual lessons to remember. If we are not separate from the soul, and if the soul is not separate from the divine, then we have the power to co-create our life. Lala is the invitation to pay close attention to each word we say to ourselves within, and to the words we say about ourselves to the people we love. She is the acknowledgement from the soul that our every sentence is a prayer. If we want more love, more light, more of that joy and freedom that expands our capacity to be present in the world, then Lala reminds us that we can become the author of our own reality right now. We can speak our desires into being. Lala is the reminder that we are so powerful that changing the words we use to describe ourselves can change the trajectory of our lives. We can choose to focus our attention on each I am statement we say, and we infuse our lives with the nectar that comes when we act on the truth that we are not separate from the divine. And the attention that comes with this card is every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story, and the meditation mantra is, what are the most powerful words for me to use frequently right now? And I'm feeling that you will intuitively know what you need to be telling yourself right now to change the course of your life and manifest more love, joy, bliss, and abundance. So start saying things to yourself like, I am strong, I am worthy, good comes into my life easily, I am a powerful being worthy of the best. Start giving yourself self-talk that is positive and loving and healing. And I think that, well, I know that you will start to see an improvement in how you feel about yourself, no matter what past experiences have knocked you down, and no matter who has tried to steal away your confidence. Know that whatever they've said is only a reflection of them, has nothing to do with you. So let that go and start reminding yourself of the goddess that you are, or of the powerful being that you are, and start to see that you are worthy of so much more than what you have received, and you will see those things come into your life. So exciting. Such beauty is coming for you after this necessary upheaval where everything seems lost, whatever chaos is happening, whatever slump you're in. It may not be as serious as, like destruction, but it may be something a little more subtle. But know that whatever it is, it had to happen, and you're better off without it. So I love you guys so much, and I hope you join me at the end of the video to receive a little bit of bonus information and practical tips. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, group number 3. So excited to have you here. This is a beautiful message. I feel the energy already, and I'm really excited to present it to you. You have picked the Dreamer, which is really lovely because it's visions, trance, and apparitions, but you also selected the Daydream card, which I love. And you have joy, ancient knowledge, and the Miao Shan, the Princess of Mercy. Giving is receiving. The energy of the universe is merciful. So we are going to go a little bit deeper and talk about the Dreamer first. So the Dreamer card states, you have pure magic flowing through you in the form of visions, dreams, and trance-like moments. You are visually psychic, and all the world is full of messages being relayed to you both through the medium of physical sight and through the eyes of spirit. You may even find you are able to enter trance extremely easily. You're adept at reading patterns within nature. You can scry without meaning to, and you look into every face knowing the story it is silently sharing. One glance gives you information about the person or place you are with or within, and your skill is an ancient one, revered throughout the ages. You may find yourself gazing intently at other people's faces and picking up information, being able to read expressions, seeing shapes and patterns and fate within the forms of tea leaves, within the forms tea leaves take at the bottom of the cup, reading signs in clouds, or simply knowing what will happen before you open your physical eyes, because you can see what is to happen next. Your eyes at this time are immensely important, so on a mundane level, please be sure to have an eye check and look after your vision. Visually, you are very sensitive, so it may be time to change your environment, your appearance, or the appearance of where you spend much of your time, so that it better offers you the energy with which you wish to go forward. Trust in your visions. They come from a magical place, and when you become able to read and understand them, you will be the dreamer indeed. Your vision is coming to reality. Keep going. Your dream will become manifest in your life very soon. So, group 3, this is telling you clearly that not only are you a dreamer and a very powerful, magical person with spiritual intuitive gifts, that whatever you have been wanting, it is coming to you soon. because you are dreaming magically. And this is so funny because you have the ancient knowledge card that goes with the dreamer card. How perfect! There is a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Close your eyes, connect with and feel the loving wisdom you hold. Let it flow out from your heart and transform your life. Ah, I'm so like, that is so like, I've got chills because I don't know if you know this, but when I shuffle cards, I simply close my eyes and I ask Spirit to pick out the card that will apply to this group or whatnot. And they just jump out at me and I put them down. And then like seeing these three connected right here is so funny because it's telling you you're a dreamer. And then this is telling you have ancient knowledge within that you are being reconnected with. It may be ancient knowledge in your DNA, knowledge you've picked up in your soul from past lives, knowledge that, you know, comes from many sources. And it's telling you to tap into this power you have. And a good way to tap into it is to daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So you are definitely being guided, dear friends, to tap into your intuitive abilities. And you may receive messages in your dreams when you're asleep, and you're definitely going to receive them when you're awake if you just daydream and quiet your mind and allow yourself to go from one thought to the next without stopping them or overthinking them, because there is some ancient knowledge within you begging to be set free that may improve your current situation and give you the tools you need to move forward. But also seek joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So this joy card is telling me that this is telling you that you are thinking magically. You are a dreamer. You are able to manifest the life you desire. And that whatever you have inactively or actively set the intention to manifest is coming to you soon. But in order to see it even faster, joy will give your manifestations the power it needs to come to fruition faster. When you're in a state of in the state of joy and bliss, I just combined those into boy. So when you're in a state of joy and bliss, you are in the state of alignment for whatever manifestation that you desire. So search and chase and seek that joy that will give your desires the energy they need to come into your experience. We're now going to see what Miao Shan has to say to us today. So Miao Shan represents the incarnation and fulfillment of mercy. She was a Chinese princess who is believed to have lived during the Tang dynasty and to have been the incarnation of the goddess Kuan Yin. Holy moly, that's awesome. Okay, so when your soul selects her card, the author Sue Monk Kidd articulates the process of empathy so clearly when she writes, "Empathy is the most mysterious transaction that the human soul can have, and it's accessible to all of us, but we have to give ourselves the opportunity to identify, to plunge ourselves in the story where we see the world from the bottom up through another's eyes and heart. Empathy is mercy's twin sister. When we can feel into the reality of someone else's suffering, we open up to the possibility of mercy. Mercy comes from the old Etruscan merc, which means exchange. Mercy is the embodiment of compassion. It can feel easy or even natural to have compassion for people who have never harmed us personally, but mercy is having compassion for someone who has. Mercy requires that we give something of ourselves, which is symbolized by Mao Shan's giving eyes and arms. Giving her eyes and arms to the king. So I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory about that because I did read about this and I didn't share it with you all, but there's a whole backstory about Miao Shan. She was the daughter of a king who wanted her to marry a wealthy man, But when she refused, the king sent her to live in a monastery on a secluded island off the coast of China. And when he found out that she had transformed the barren island into a paradise, he got so angry that he ordered the monastery to be burned. But when she saw the monastery in flames, she pricked the tip of her tongue with the hairpin and magically summoned a storm that put out the fire. Crazy. Crazy magical. The king then ordered her execution, but no blade or sword could kill her. Instead, each weapon shattered into pieces before touching her body. After several attempts, a gorgeous glowing white tiger appeared and spirited her away. The tiger took her to meet Yama, the ruler of hell. Mao Shan immediately heard the suffering of the souls all around her, and one by one, she liberated them with the fierce power of her empathy. So, yeah, she is powerful, as are you. But here's when the magic comes in. The law of the universe is merciful. The more we give, the more we receive. When the king realized the profound act of mercy his daughter bestowed on him, Miao Shan transformed into her true manifestation as the thousand-armed Kuan Yin. Miao Shan is a reminder that giving is the true receiving. When we refuse to release our anger towards someone, we're blocking the flow of the universe within us. We are not harming the person who harmed us by remaining angry. We are keeping ourselves from receiving the love and light that is already ours. So you're being guided to do a meditation and ask the question, who can I give mercy to in this moment? So what I'm receiving from this message is that basically whatever you may be holding on to, some past resentment, some a grudge, just let it go, because you're a master manifester and you will be able to receive all that you desire, but you must let go of any low vibrational thoughts, negative thought patterns, any disdain and resentment you hold for another. Show them mercy, forgive them, let it go, because you are ready to receive the blessings that the universe has for you. So I hope you enjoyed your reading for today. I have an extra message with additional tips and advice at the end of the video, so you can just scroll on to that now if you'd like. And please like and subscribe, and leave me any comments if you have any suggestions or anything you'd like me to know, because I read them all. I love you guys. Bye. Hello, Group 4. Welcome. I'm excited to share with you your reading for today. You have selected the Trickster card, Deceit, Betrayal, Guile, but you've also selected Sekhmet, the Artist, Life Purpose, and Have Confidence. So we're going to dig a little bit deeper into what the Trickster card means for you. So the guidebook says, let me be a reminder to be true to yourself, to your own personal truths, to the code within your soul. Truly, at this time, it is essential for you to let your conscience be your guide and to live according to your own creed with open eyes. Do not fool yourself into believing another person's vision and ideas are more important than your own. Question agendas and be aware of people's history. For at this time, there was one about you who has attempted to persuade you to their cause, to join them in what they see as a great task, but which in truth is simply harnessing of your power to their agenda, which is not for your highest good. All tricksters are charming and know exactly what to say to persuade you, but this is mere language. Their deeds will not match their words, and what you are agreeing to by joining with them will be a loss of your own personal dreams for the furthering of theirs. If you allow yourself to be coerced, cajoled, and manipulated at this time, it will weigh heavily on your very soul. Be more wary than is natural for you at this time. Do not betray yourself or ignore the warning signs which are all about you. Do not foolishly give away your power, but exercise it, and weave a future that is truly the one you wish to create. One which will provide you with honor, plenty, and the satisfaction of having been true to yourself. So yeah, The message I'm getting for you from this card, just putting two and two together, is that basically you're a creative person. You are the artist. You hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal light of creation shines through you. So whatever creative gifts you have been giving in this life, you are being guided to, oh my gosh, your life purpose is to follow your heart and trust that you are, oh my God, this is so funny. I just said trust. Have confidence that whatever artistic abilities you have or whatever gifts you've been giving, they are enough. They are your life purpose. They are what's going to change your life and set you up to have the beautiful world around you that you've created for yourself. So this is what is needed to propel you into the beautiful future that you foresee in your immediate future. So whatever someone else is trying to get you to do, to use your power for, to boost themselves and their ego and their careers, you need to back off, because you need to use your energy and your power for whatever project is in your mind, whatever project or career path that you want to explore. If you want to be an author, or if you want to be a actress, or if you want to, there's so many things that you could be guided to do, but someone wants you to use your power for themselves. They see your potential, and you may not even see it, but they want to use you. So be wary about people in your life that are trying to use you at this time, because you need to gather up all of your energy and trust that the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So if you're not sure what that purpose is, you're just being guided to do whatever you love. Chase your passion. Chase what makes you happy and what brings you joy, and to also have courage. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us and if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. So if you're not feeling so sure about yourself, you can definitely call in more courage and faith and bravery and trust. Dearest angels of the highest divine light, I ask you to assist me at this time by bringing me an influx of faith and trust and courage, so that I may seek out my true path at this time. That's all you have to say. You ask them, and they are there to give you the signs and synchronicities and symbols and signals and messages that you need to ignore whatever veils are being put over you by others and their deceit, and seek out the true artist inside, so that you can follow your life purpose and truly put yourself in the position that you came here for. You came here with the plan, you came here with the purpose, and you're going to discover that soon. I feel it. So let's see what Sekhmet says. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Ooh, let's see what this means. Okay, so Sekhmet represents the sacred rage that keeps us protected and reminds the world of the pure strength of female power. Sekhmet is an Egyptian warrior goddess depicted with the head of a lioness and the body of a woman. So when your soul selects her card, holy rage, sacred anger, and positive aggression, these states of being are crucial aspects of the divine feminine. It's the female power that ends wars, that brings home missing children, that seeks justice for the earth and for those who can't defend themselves. The brilliant artist and mystic William Blake relates that the voice of honest indignation is the voice of God. The feminine has for too long been disassociated from rage and anger. If we can't embody the fiery emotion of anger, it often festers and expresses itself in subversive, manipulative ways, or it leaves us anxious and frustrated. Positive aggression, acting with love on behalf of what breaks our hearts or enrages us, is what allows us to become agents of change to better our lives and the world around us. Sakmet wants us to come face to face with our true strength. Power doesn't come from passive aggressive behaviors. We don't have to fear expressing our anger directly to an institution or a person who is acting unjustly. Sakmet wants us to see that anger is an essential emotion, and Sakmet is a sacred call to move that anger from pure emotion into conscious action. She wants us to act with conviction and from love. She wants us to create the healthy boundaries we need so we aren't injured again and again, or so that we can free ourselves from destructive pattern. It's time to end. We have divine right to draw a sacred circle around us at all times. The protection we invoke for ourselves and others helps move us from feeling helpless to taking love in action. So the soul voice meditation you're being guided to voice is, where can I create loving boundaries in my life? Right here with the trickster who's trying to get you to use your power, your energy to advance themselves. That's exactly where you can use it. But yeah, you can use it in any way that you feel that there are areas in your life where you are becoming a victim and you're being used. That's what I'm feeling is some people, you may be so giving and so loving and so selfless that you may be the person who falls on the cross and lets people use you. But it's time to muster up all of your strength and all of your creativity and to use that power for yourself. It's time for you to stand up and discover your life purpose and create the life that you have always desired. You are the main character in this story. No one else. So it's your turn to write the story you want it to be. Write your own destiny at this time. So that's my message for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and comment below. I'm actually getting another message for you right now, so hopefully you don't turn off just yet. Let me get this message for you guys as it comes in. So yeah, I'm just going to reiterate that you guys are going to make a positive change in this world if you only discover what your hidden gifts and talents are. I have a feeling that a lot of you are artistic and that you have very practical gifts that you can apply in quick ways, in ways that will bring you great prosperity and great happiness and joy right away. So don't second guess yourself. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be completely in order for you to step forward and truly claim what gifts you have and how you want to use them. So have faith and have confidence in yourself and that God is going to work through you if you just give yourself a chance. You're being asked to give yourself a chance. Believe in yourself right now because you have very strong gifts and your gifts are going to help others and they're going to help you. They're going to help you be in a position of great peace and fulfillment in your life. And through that fulfillment, you will inspire others to discover their true joy, their true divine gifts, and their true power and their path. That's the message I'm getting for you guys. By accepting and claiming your own power and by living a life of abundance and showing people that if you trust yourself and follow your dreams, they can follow theirs as well. So I hope you guys stuck around to hear that final channel message that came through for me. It was so strong. But yeah, I'll see you at the end of the video where I have more practical tips for everyone. And like and subscribe. Love you all. Hi guys, welcome to the end of the video where I'm just going to give you some quick practical tips and additional meanings to the guidance you received in your reading today. So for group 1, you've got the ground yourself card and the listen card. But additional meanings for the card is avoid noisy environments. You've been hearing your angels correctly. Turn off the television or radio. Your hearing is becoming more sensitive because you've been tuning into the angels. And to clear your ear chakras by visualizing light clearing the area above each eyebrow. And you also received the ground yourself card. And the practical tips you can take from this is it can also mean spend time gardening, Work with flower essences. Adjust your diet and other lifestyle habits so that they support your mental and physical awareness. Also, to make sure the words you speak or write are practical, grounded, and understandable. Be down to earth and authentic in your relationships. Send love and light to Mother Earth. So I hope these practical tips will assist you. Listen, tune into the frequency of the angels, and ground yourself, because once you're in the frequency of the angels, you can become quite spacey. So you must remember to ground yourself and return to the present moment, because you are here for a human experience, and you have to actually be in your body. So that's your practical message. And then group 2, you had the reward yourself and let your past go cards in your reading. So let's get a little bit deeper for the additional meanings for these cards. For let yourself go, the meanings can also say to approach a new situation or relationship with positive expectations. Avoid routines. Speak to a counselor or support group. Oh yes, the worst is now behind you. Keep your thoughts and your situation high and bright. After the reading we had for group 2, guys, this is powerful practical tips, because you may need support right now. And yeah, it's super simple. Like, don't feel bad about asking for, someone to, don't feel bad about needing your friends around you right now. But keep your thoughts about the situation high and bright, like it says, and seek out a support group and counselors, and, forgive those who hurt you, forgive yourself. Everything's gonna be fine, because whatever happened is for the best. And to reward yourself, additional meanings for you. Take the day off from work today. Splurge on a treat for yourself. Balance giving it with receiving. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to receive. Appreciate all that you've done. You may be the kind of person who someone tries to give you a gift or something. You may not feel worthy of it. You may be like, oh no, that's okay. You didn't have to. When you give a person, when you accept a gift, you're allowing them to give. So you're keeping that ratio of giving and receiving in balance. We must have a balance of giving and receiving. So allow yourself to receive right now, because through that, you're helping them. You're allowing them to give, which helps their balance, their ratio. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel any kind of negative interpretations for receiving a gift. Accept it gracefully. Thank you very much. So yeah, reward yourself. That is your additional meaning today. And now we're going on to group 3, who had the daydream and the joy card. Beautiful. Let's see what additional meanings your cards may have. I love this deck so much. Such practical advice and love. So it says, be open to new possibilities. Allow yourself to dream big. Give yourself permission to relax and let go. Try something new that you've always wanted to do. Brainstorm with yourself and others for new ideas. So yeah, you're a dreamer. You are thinking magically. You are bringing your desires into your life, but you may be limiting yourself. Dream bigger. So that is another message for the daydream card. And then joy. I love the joy card. Who doesn't love joy? We should all seek out more joy. That should be our main priority. Okay, release or heal any parts of your life that aren't joyful. The answer to your question, think of a question, guys, involves choosing the route that brings you the most joy. Release fears while manifesting, and instead focus on feeling the joy as if your desire were already a reality. How insane is that you were told specifically to have joy and to daydream? Because that is going to bring you your manifestation. So those are the additional tips that I have for you today, that your angels have selected for you. Okay, so group 4, you have the Have Confidence and the Life Purpose cards. Let's see what your additional message is. La 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 la. Okay, so have confidence. Stay in the moment and focus on one step at a time. Give all worries and concerns to God and the angels. Ask the angels to increase your faith. Trust that God's love and wisdom are working through you. And when I was reading that message, I definitely felt some resistance to some of the terms being used. And, you know, God can be thought of in many ways. God, Goddess, Source, you know, so many ways. Don't resist the message just because of the word. You know, there's so many different like limiting beliefs and past experiences with faith and religion, but don't let those get in your way. Just have faith that you are a person of divine light and that there's divine light in all of us and that the universe is here to assist you. So just remember that. I felt like I had to say that right now. Okay, and then we have also the Life Purpose card. So your additional meaning for life purpose is give all worries about money or career to God and the angels. You're on the right path toward your life's purpose. Focus on one step at a time with respect to your life's purpose and release fears about the future to the angels. What you're doing right now is part of your life's purpose. So there's many meanings there that you may have encountered in a new endeavor that's a little different than what you're used to, but it's also what you're passionate about. That right there, that's your life purpose. That's your life purpose right there. And if you're afraid and you don't know if you're on the right path, just pass up those fears to the universe, to God, and to the angels, and just send it up into the light. Just take these fears away from me, give me more trust and give me more faith, and you will continue to be guided along the right path that is what you are here to do. Wow, that was a beautiful, beautiful time that I shared with you all. I am so happy to connect with your energy and with your angels and spirit guides and to give you the message you most needed to hear today. So with all of the messages, you have received practical information that can guide you to the best immediate future possible. And you've also gotten little hints about what you can expect in your immediate future. So for all of us, I foresee the next 6 months being times of necessary upheavals and blessings and so many good things, new phases in our lives. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Bye.